Okay, so I just wanted to come on here. I don't even know if I'm going to actually share this, but just in case, I just wanted to come on here and show you what my skin has been looking like since this morning. No, I felt it yesterday. Um, Basically, I've had like significant redness and sensitivity in my skin, on my face. The only thing that I have changed, because my skincare regimen is very consistent, it's always the same stuff. And the only thing that I have changed, that I have tried on my face, is the Fenty Skin Cherry Dub face scrub. And I'm not saying that there's something bad in it or this will happen to anybody. I was definitely very skeptical about, because I don't do face scrubs. I think the last facial scrub that I used was the pumpkin enzyme scrub from Peter Thomas Roth, which I loved. But I'm always very, very careful with skin exfoliants because I know there's always the potential to tear your your skin barrier, or to strip your skin barrier. And the first time I used the Cherry Dub, it was like I used too much, for sure. I used way too much, and it's very fine. It feels like a smoothie. I could feel it was just like, ooh, this feels like it might be a little lacerating. But I didn't feel what I'm feeling now. The second time I used it yesterday, I think that might have been it. So last night, when I was doing my skincare routine, when I cleansed my skin and I did my serums, I felt right here and here, I saw the redness and I could feel like tightness. And so I did my skincare routine. I put hyaluronic, niacinamide, which is supposed to be calming for redness. Woke up this morning, I still felt it and I could see it. And I don't know if you could see it, but it's just like red, and it feels a bit raw and sensitive. I don't feel it as much on my forehead, but yeah. I've run out of my Good Molecules toner. So I have, oh God, there's like a spray, facial spray. It's like rose that you can get anywhere. I forget the name of it, but you can get it anywhere. But I used that because I run out of toner. So I thought, I wonder if it's that. But I've used that before and not had this reaction. So I really kind of, right now for me, I think it might be the facial scrub that's making my skin have this reaction. Either that, or because I just turned 48 and my skin is just not, somehow it's changing or whatever. But I don't think it's that. I don't know. But I don't rule out anything. So after that, what I did was I used the After Balm moisturizer, which is a really thick moisturizer by Glossier, which was formulated to recover your skin's barrier. So I put that on, and then I put on my my sunscreen, even though there's no sun out right now, because doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if there's no sun out. If you're in front of a window like I am right now, you like to sit outside like I do, and even if you're inside all day, I still put on sunscreen. So I've got After Balm on, I've got my sunscreen on. I still feel a sensitivity, tightness. I feel like, I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like the redness is still there. I don't like it when my skin feels this way. I very rarely have redness and sensitivity. Very rarely. I want to say this is the second time this has happened to me in like years, maybe over like a decade or more. Other than the time when I was first starting to get into skincare and I had taken these tablets from Hum Nutrition, which just broke my skin out severely. And that's when I started learning about skincare. But I'm not gonna like flip over it. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I'm just hoping that like it's a little better by tomorrow. I'm working remotely today, so I'm not so worried about, covering things up. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and show you what's going on, what's been happening with my skin, and then keep you posted on how it goes in case there is something that we need to learn about my skin, which is oily, by the way. This is not a review of the Fenty Skin Cherry Dub. Once everything clears up here, I'm not going to say I'm not going to use it again. I'm just going to be careful with it because I don't feel like I need to use facial scrub every day. And I used to. I know that scrub that everybody, apricot scrub, that scrub that like everybody uses that you get at the drugstore. I used to use that every morning and I never had this happen. So I don't know. I can't really say like what the culprit is specifically. I can only say that I know that I literally just started using this facial scrub and this is happening. So anyway, that's that. Just wanted to show you, and I will check back in later with any updates throughout the week. Today is Monday. Bye. Okay, so quick skin condition update. I apparently, as you can see, I put on a full face of makeup today, but not a lot. Just like 2 pumps. And I'm still feeling sensitivity right like here on both sides and up here. Not as much as I had been feeling yesterday. Yesterday was pretty bad. I was worried. Right now it just feels like my skin is really dry. Like when I go like this, I can feel it right here, and I'm not sure if you can see, but you can kind of see like my pores are more enlarged than usual. But I'm taking it as a good sign that the general feeling of like sensitivity is diminishing, and hopefully by tomorrow it'll be almost gone, if not completely gone. And then I'm gonna hold off on using the facial scrub and just keep doing what I've been doing. Oh my God, like right here, although I have had a cold and I was blowing my nose a lot, so I expected here to be kind of sensitive, but like feeling it, it just feels like bumpy. Like it just feels like I've had a reaction. I don't know, but my makeup didn't come out. It doesn't look terrible, you know. I don't think anyone else can tell, but I can tell. So yeah, anyway, just checking in. Bye. Okay, so this is day 3 of my my facial skin reaction check-in. It's a lot better today than it was yesterday. I did cleanse my face when I got home to remove my makeup with my cleansing balm from Good Molecules, and then I bought a aloe vera stalk on recommendation from my husband, which was a good idea, it turns out. After I cleansed my face with a double cleanser from The Ordinary, because that's the most gentle one I have, I sliced open a piece of the aloe and I put the first layer on my skin. There was some sensitivity to that, but it wasn't like harsh. It like soaked it all up, but it was also tight once it dries, which is generally how aloe vera feels on your face when you put it on, straight from the stalk. And before I went to bed, I put on a second layer, and that was calming as well. And, aloe vera has natural anti-inflammatory properties, and I think it's working out because this is the best my skin has felt today since this started. So I will keep checking in. Hopefully things are like close to normal by tomorrow. I'm just really missing feeling the smoothness of my skin. I just have to keep telling myself not to panic, but to listen to my body. My skin is generally in really good condition. So, but thankfully it is getting better. So I will check in tomorrow again to see where we're at. Bye. All right, so here we are, 4th day. My skin, I don't know if you can tell, is definitely visibly much more improved. Like I said, I've been doing just very simply cleansing my skin at night, double cleansing if I've been wearing makeup, which I have if I'm at work. Fortunately, I am remote today and have a nice long weekend because of Juneteenth. So I'm just looking forward to just taking care of my skin and getting it back to its 100% health. And so right now, I just feel like the slightest bit of tightness still. My skin here, and up here feels like very fine sandpaper. Like it's dry and it's like coarse. So I just, at night, I double cleanse with my very gentle glucoside cleanser from The Ordinary. And then I do the aloe vera all over my face once, maybe twice. And then that's it. I don't seal anything in. I just go to bed. I mean, when it dries, it's dry. So, and then this morning I woke up, cleansed with my gentle cleanser, hyaluronic acid for hydration, niacinamide for like redness, and then I sealed that in with the After Balm from Glossier, and then I put sunscreen over that, which is something that I do every day anyway. And the feel of it, like how my skin feels now is oh my God, it's so much better. Like it feels more elastic, less inflamed and angry. And I still don't know exactly what started this. I'm just glad that I'm noticing that there's been changes and improvements. So that like gives me hope that this is going to eventually come back to normal, my normal hydrated, oily skin. I need it back. Yeah, so I don't know if we can even really tell. In the beginning it was really red. I don't think it's as red anymore. Now it's just sort of like dryish. I don't like this. I mean, who does? It's just, this doesn't happen to me. So I'm just like irritated. I even thought about getting hydrocortisone or something like that. But I'm glad I listened to my husband and just did the aloe vera because that seemed to help a lot. I feel like this could have been worse. So I'm grateful that it was not worse. But I would just love to have an actual diagnosis possibly at some point to know exactly what this was that irritated my skin. Because I also don't have any allergies that I know of. Like I said, I just turned 48. As you get older, your body, your skin, especially as women, things can change. Things that you put on your skin can be less effective or they can make you break out. But like I said, I've been using hyaluronic and niacinamide like I do all the time. That has not bothered my skin. It's actually helping. So I don't think it was that stuff. So that's basically it for now. Maybe I'll check in for a 5th time, or maybe I'll wait a few days until my skin is normal again and come back. I don't know. We'll see. Bye. Hey, welcome to another skincare check-in video with Zen Aesthetic. I think this is the 5th day or something. I'm wearing a full face of makeup right now, so it's kind of not fair for me to do a video if you can't really, I don't know, see my skin, but I can tell you that it feels 90% better. Every day feels a little better, and I'm just really relieved that my skin is getting back to normal again. Since I've had this like weird allergic reaction, I've been scared to wear makeup, but I have to at work. So I do minimal, just like minimal makeup, minimal foundation. Because I'm always worried like, oh my God, what if it's something in the makeup that I have a reaction to? But so far that hasn't been the case. And today I woke up, I didn't even do my full skincare routine. I just cleansed. And then I put the aloe vera stock. I keep like, as you saw, I bought like a whole long one, and then I just like put it in the fridge, and I cut small pieces and I put it in my skincare fridge so that every night I just put it all over my face. And oh my God, having it in the fridge, the cooling sensation, the way that it adds to just the general calmness, the soothingness of aloe vera, like straight from the stock, it felt so good. It felt the best it's ever felt when I put it on last night. And that's it. I think I might have sealed it in with After Balm, but I didn't do hyaluronic acid or niacinamide. I just did the aloe vera. And when I woke up this morning, I did the aloe vera and I waited for it to dry completely. And then I put my sunscreen on over that. It's feeling so much better. Like I feel the slightest bit of
that weird sandpapery feeling in the middle of my head where it was here, but it's like getting smaller and smaller. Like it was like here, and now it's like right here, which is a good sign. And the same for my cheeks. It's all starting to diminish and just feel a lot better. So the thing is now, because I'm very, very cautious about my skin and skincare since this happened, because I'm just gonna not use that facial scrub. If that was the thing, I'm just gonna stay away from it for a few weeks. And then if I feel like I want to try it, like I said, I'll just do like a patch test, because it was weird. It may not have even been that. It might have been like my skin changing or reacting to something outside, because I do feel like I've had greater sensitivity to the environment, like the runny nose. When we had those orange sky days with the forest fires blowing over the orange, the smoke, and turning the orange, like turning the sky orange, like immediately after that day, because I had to come in to work one of those days, I had a cold. And I was so pissed because I had just gotten over like a cold like a few weeks ago. So I got a cold, I was blowing my nose, I had like a headache. And I really feel like they're like, as polluted as New York City has ever been, I just feel like it's even more toxic than before. And as I get older, I'm like, my sensitivity to it is I'm getting more sensitive. So I really have to think about, you know, changing stuff in my diet, building up my immunity system, and just deepening my maintenance of self-care past just the skin level. And yeah, because I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like that feeling at all. Because for the most of the time, my skin does really, really well. For me, I found a really easy skincare regimen. My skin is oily. I finally embraced having oily skin from reading books and studying about it. And I'm happy with it. Like, I don't break out. I don't have reactions to things that I use on my skin. If I ever use and have ever used anything where I feel the slightest bit of tingling and burning, I stop it. I just stop it. I wash it off. So anyway, that is my check-in. Things are getting better, so it's great news. And maybe I'll check in again one more time. Okay, here we are, back again. It is a Saturday. This is the best my skin has ever felt. Yesterday, I knew it was like coming back to normal. I still don't know exactly what caused the irritation that I had, but right now, no dryness here, nothing on my cheeks, forehead, everything is like, it feels good. My face, I can move it. It's not uncomfortable, you know, so it's like pretty much back to normal. I am still going to do my regimen that I will show or have already shown in this video using the Aloe. I'm gonna keep doing it for a few days before I go back to what I was doing before, and maybe do a little bit of studying up and research over reactions. And I need to find a dermatologist. I haven't had a dermatologist for a while, so I need to find one. I'm wearing a full face of makeup right now, so again, I feel like it's kind of unfair to do like check-ins about skin when you're wearing makeup, but I think you can tell the difference even with makeup on, that like my skin is like way better. You could also see it in the video where I'm like cleansing my skin and doing the whole routine with the aloe vera, that my skin is a lot more improved. This is probably like the first sort of like kind of vlog that I've ever done. And it's as much for me as it is for you, the viewer, to just, you know, go through this experience with me. I take my skincare very seriously. I think it's important to take skincare seriously, not just being a woman, but just being a human being. Like, it's the largest organ of your body. It's your skin. Right now I have like paranoid feelings of like little bits of like sensitivity here and there, but again, I feel like it's just my skin kind of like recovering itself. But for the most part, like it's gone. Like, I don't have the discomfort, I don't have the dryness, I don't have the tightness. And I'm so relieved. I mean, it could have, like I said before, it could have been worse. I'm so glad that I did the aloe vera and I went the natural route first before trying anything chemical. And it's not to say that I think chemicals are all bad, because natural stuff is not all good. It just depends on what works for your particular condition. And I was raised vegan and vegetarian, so I'm just conditioned to want to go towards natural remedies. And so I always go to that first before I try anything else. And I'm glad that the aloe vera worked. And I mean, it worked. Now when I put it on, all I feel is soothing, calming relief.